Yo, you don't impress me, so don't test me, nah.
So don't test me, nah. Don't test me.
Yo, they wouldn't let me. Man's gal wanna come undress me. Swing with the right, but I might go lefty. I made plus with it, so don't test me.
All right, guys. Here we are. Gonna get a back workout in today. 4 or 5 exercises. The first one is this supinated grip lat pull down. Just basically gonna target the lats, isolate the lats first. A couple exercises to really hit and target the lats, and then I'll go into some more upper back towel exercises, and then probably finish with a lat isolation exercise. So I like to start with this. I typically use this machine or some form of this machine. The supinated grip allows me to get my elbow in the right direction. So pull it right into the lat, stretch through the elbow. Now, I'll just do a couple warm-up sets and maybe a couple push work sets. So my warm-up sets, I'm not going to failure or anything. I'm just trying to get some reps, get some blood in there. Don't want to waste my energy on the light stuff. I put my energy into the top sets once it gets heavy. I rest just a little bit, so I think this should be one of my top sets. So I'll put a more reps into it than the previous set, and then if it feels too light, I'll add some more weight and do an even heavier set. So I don't know how I'm gonna feel today. Been busy all day shooting, so I'm not gonna push myself too much because I'm smart, but I'm still gonna try to get a good workout. Okay. Whew. Last set felt pretty good. I'll give some tips for this exercise. The most important part of the exercise is the stretch. So that's the top. And now I'm not talking about the stretches in how much your arm extends, but how much your lat opens. So your arm can still be bent. As long as your lat is all the way open and it's fully stretched and you pull it against contraction, that's what you want. And then the end range of the lat is elbow down into the floor. Not back, but down into the floor. This is the finish range of most for the lats. If you try to bring it back, then you're gonna be using a lot of different muscles than the back. The rhomboids, everything to squeeze to get back here. So we're not trying to bring those muscles in yet. Try to keep it in the lat, so drive the elbow to the floor. Ooh, feel that stretch. Ooh. I'm gonna catch my breath for the last set. I'm supposed to start with my left side because it's my weak side. But it's been a long day, so I did the opposite. Now, next move. All right, let me explain. I had to get a feel for it, so that was my first feel set. Another lat dominant movement. Same thing, I'm trying to get the lat nice and open and stretched. And instead of thinking of pulling the weight with my arm, I'm thinking of driving the elbow into my hip. So driving the elbow right into the hip. That's it. That's that full stretch of the lat, full contraction of the lat. Now again, if I get more range of motion, that's fine, but I'm bringing in a lot more of the upper back and everything to finish that range of motion. Right now, I'm just trying to keep the load in the lat, and then I got some other exercises I can use specifically for the upper back. That'll be more effective at hitting that area. So right now, we're trying to keep it in the lat, and this is basically what it looks like. You got to think about when you're training back is this arm angle here. Smaller this angle, the more likely your biceps are going to come into play. So you go from here to here, it's going to be a lot of biceps involved in this. But if you go from here to here, see that arm angle? It's not a lot of bicep involved. It's a lot of back moving that movement. So watch your arm angle. If you find yourself pulling up here a lot and reducing this angle and probably feeling in your arms a lot, that's why you're pulling at the wrong angle. So make sure you're using that open angle to pull, keeping this angle as big as possible while you reduce the angle in your back and your torso. So that's just a tip. So that was one work set. Rest is important between your work set. You want to be resting enough so you can be strong enough for each set. This set, since it's the last set of lats, I'm gonna do a rest pause. So I made it heavy, so hopefully I won't get too many reps on the first go so I can rest pause and get a few more reps. So we'll see how it works out. Oh. Go. That's it for lats specifically until maybe the last exercise. We're going to some rhomboid training. Maybe counter to what you used to have heard before. But next exercise is a lat pull down. I know I said we're done with lats, but honestly, the way most people do a lat pull down, they're not really using their lats in the first place. So basically you're really hitting your upper back and your rhomboids, because lats are more worked in the frontal plane, not really this plane here. So we'll do that for the upper back. Next exercise, lat pull down. But we're not doing it for lats, remember. But I will tell you this tip. If you do want to do the lat pull down more for lats, keep the elbows in the frontal plane. So if you look at me, my elbows in front of the body, it's going to cater more to the lats. But the way I'm going to do it, traditional way, elbows kind of go more behind the body. Going to hit the rhomboids, upper back more. If this really worked my lats, and I just did those 2 exercises, I wouldn't be able to go this heavy. Okay, let's find the pin. Yeah, that was a good set, good work set. I think I'll stay there and then just do another work set. It's a good set. Woo. It's the last set. Oh, sorry. Okay. Now we're finished with upper back, T-bar row, chest supported, of course. The key to this is where you set yourself up on this pad. I like to be about mid-chest, mid to lower chest, but I don't want to get my my sternum on there to where it's on that bone. So whew. Another key is stay up against the pad. If you find yourself coming off the pad, you're using other muscles besides your upper back muscles. Mostly your lower back. Tip for this exercise. Try to make your elbows clap. It's impossible, I know, but try. One tip for this exercise specifically, you want to feel the stretch at the bottom hard. Because it's like a rubber band. When you stretch it hard, it wants to contract back. So at the bottom of this movement, everything's opened up, stretched out. You want to pull back. If you're staying too tight, you're going to not work the back as much, and you're going to have a lot of arm fatigue, maybe some more rear delts because you're staying too tight. So open it up, pull it back. Actually, the bottom is probably more important than the stretch. Than the top, because the bottom is the stretch, and that's where the overload takes place, and you're pulling against the overload resistance at the bottom of the movement. So no matter what, not even if you make it to the top, your back is going to contract and try to pull you back, no matter if you make it all the way up or not. So that's more important than trying to stay up here and squeeze, because a muscle that's fully contracted or almost fully contracted, it's not going to get contracted anymore. You got to stretch it out. So stay too tight, you're not letting the muscle elongate. So you're not taking it through the most important range of the motion, which is where you get the stretch overload from. I'm a sweaty mess. So if you're a sweaty mess like me, clean up after yourself. Last exercise, stiff arm pull down. What I'm trying to do is just bring the elbows into my torso. Doesn't really matter what my arms look like, but I'm trying to get a really good stretch at the top. So start in the stretch, bringing the arms into the torso. It's just that simple. Now I only get like 3 exercises here. One key is try not to let your elbows kick out like this. You want to lead with the lats, so always try to keep those elbows tracking this way, because if you have it this way, you're gonna have some chest involved. You're gonna bring it down. You may use your triceps a little bit more, but if you keep your elbow tracked this way, you're gonna hit those lats and stretch them a little bit better. If I want to alleviate the stretch in this position, all I gotta do is kick my elbows out. So that's why I keep them pointed, try to point them forward or down. Whew. This is my last set. I'm gonna actually do a drop set on this one. That's all, folks. Failure was reached, and I'm done. I have no more water in me.